Yo.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, y'all?
Hi, friends.
How are y'all today?
I see Kay in the green room. Hi, Kay. So Kay, we'll bring in just a couple minutes. We're going to start the show here. She's already pounding those shots back there, Rock, just like you like.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready to roll?
We got a raise in the roof too, which is pretty cool.
Hey.
As long as it's not collapsing, as long as the roof's not coming down.
I think that's only my house, Rock. Oh man, all hell's been breaking loose at the Ditto household this past week.
Ditto finally got AC back, right? That's good news.
A week without AC. A few
Only
days
guy I know a week before the con's like, I think I'll redo my house bathroom. I'll just redo it.
That had nothing to do with any of this, though. That had nothing to do with any of this. Yeah, it was a mess. But anyway, I'm back. I'm finally got AC. I feel like a little bit more normal, so it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. But can you believe that in just like about a week from today, actually with Ruxy even earlier, but a week from today, most of y'all are going to start making your way, migrating to Chicago, Illinois. Holy cow.
Oh, that's crazy. I knew it would sneak up on us, man, but it really snuck up on us. Like, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I'm excited though.
I can't take it. I don't even want to think about it right now. I'm so frightened.
I feel like I've been working on stuff for like months almost. Like it's glad it's finally here kind of thing. Like, let's do this thing. Yeah. Still a lot to do, but yeah, let's do it.
Well, we got a few people starting to make their way in, a little bit late stragglers to the party today. So Michelle and Tucci and Rux, the aforementioned. Others, you please start tagging those folks in here. I know Grimley went live. He's just probably doing the pregame for DT4.
Yep.
So
I think Hippie was live on Whatnot, so I'm sure that they're going to come over here shortly as well.
There's Geo. What's going on, Geo? So by show of hand, who is ready for Collected Con?
Oh, I'm beyond ready. Let's go.
You're ready.
I'm a little bit ready.
She's like, I'm mentally ready. But
yeah, I am.
I got more stuff to do, but I'm ready.
I'm not ready. I'm not even close to ready. I'm excited to see y'all. I'm excited to kind of get to the con and do all of the festivities, but get like the mental and the preparation. I feel like I need another week probably. We'll make it happen. It's going to happen.
Well, you have another bathroom. Just start that remodel and give it another week.
I'll knock that one out too. It'll be great.
Yeah.
If one more damn thing goes wrong in my house, Ian and B are going to be staying at Big Dumb Sack's house, not mine. So
hey, we're flexible.
He's cool.
We'll go grab a sleeping bag.
Can't beat the rate.
There you go.
They can't beat the rate wherever they stay. So
exactly. That's true. That is true. And it's only about a half mile from my house, so it's not that far. So this week, anything? I mean, obviously we're all in full Collected Con mode. And anything that you guys want to share about this week? Rock, first off, it's Little Rock's birthday, right?
It is. She's sicker than a dog, but yeah, it's her birthday today.
Well,
everybody stop! Happy birthday to you. Happy
Lexi,
birthday.
come here. We'll let Lexi hear it. We don't do it yet, B. Don't be. Lex.
She's 3/4. Just forget she did that. What's up, Don?
All right, here she is. Go ahead, B. Run it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lexi and my mom. Happy birthday to you, Lexi. You're not my mom.
Hey, Little Rock, let's go.
Specify that.
You know what's freaking me out the most is she's 20.
That's crazy.
I thought she was drinking age this year.
Well, she's been drinking since she was 14, but legally,
I think for old Rock.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
she's not gonna be a drinker.
Well,
I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry you don't feel good.
She got the Disney crud. That's what we call it.
When are you when are you heading back? Are you there in Vegas for a little while?
On Friday, I fly back.
Oh,
so
well,
yeah.
Too bad you can't next year or one of these years. You got to come to one of the cons with your old man.
She was at DCon last year. She was hanging out.
Shit, that's right.
She was hanging out with all of us. Hanging out.
And one of these years, I have to come to a con when you guys are both there. That's
yeah.
We did SCCC last year, right? And then NYCC. Yeah, we can't. Three cons in a year is pushing the limit. I can't.
It is. That's a lot. It's a lot.
What's up, Saint?
Choose.
All the birthday wishes to Lex. So, other than Lex's birthday, what did you have going on this week, Rock? Anything other than?
No, just hectic stuff with getting my mom back out of the hospital and stuff, and nurses and all that crap. So that's all. Hopefully, get taken care of tonight. Hopefully, but just getting ready for the con. Like I still have a sketch in my Marty toy to finish painting, and the collected flurries to paint, and then I'm done. Then there's the rest is just carrying it to the con. So
I envy you. By the way, I got a box marked Rock Inc. Toys on my stoop today. So
should have 2 of them. So you'll get.
Yep.
And I wrote on there what it was, so we knew before we ripped into it. So
and I got a few boxes this week. Actually, we'll talk about that in a little bit. How about you, E.B.? Anything fun this week?
Oh man, we got boxes in this week, but I've been kind of all over the place, so they're all still sitting over here in the corner. But I haven't really bought much, honestly. Like, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good for the con.
Yeah.
You know?
I think a lot of that's going around. I made one little expenditure that came in today that I kind of had to get because we had to support our own. And our little tiny little Tucci.
Did you get your box?
She did a little baker's dozen blind box, and I was able to get a little bee character, which
nice.
Check that out.
That's for your mom, right? Did she say that your mom likes bumblebees?
Yeah, she does. I'll probably wind up gifting that. I might keep that one, but my mom does like bees, so yeah, we'll see.
We actually had a pre-con show last night and got some people some stuff before the con. So it was a little con before the con.
Oh, wow.
So
Rock's too impatient. He can't wait.
No, it was more of let's get some of this stuff gone before the con, and then I don't have to carry as much, and then I can at least say we put some stuff aside for everybody.
I have nothing at my table just so I can sell it. One of the things that we're going to be doing at the con, and this is another couple of boxes I got in, is for those of you who come by and can either prove that you are subscribed to this channel, DT4 on YouTube, and that you also follow us on IG, then you're going to get one of these little blind bags that have our DT4 logo on there. And they are mini resin walls that you can customize, do whatever you'd like. They're our little signage, our little logo walls, as we call them. And there's going to be a couple of rares, I think 5 rares and 1 ultra rare. And that's what I'm holding right here. This is what you're trying to find, is this ultra rare. And if you find this bad boy right here, you're going to get yourself another little prize package, the gold DT4 ultra rare wall. So
it's super shiny metallic. It doesn't really show very well on the camera, but they're all shiny.
Yeah, and they're very, very pretty. But nevertheless, that's going to be cool. You'll get yourself a rare wall, maybe, if you're lucky. We are going to have some fun swag and other things to look forward to. So 701, booth 701.
Grimley says he's only brinking knockoff toys. Which
that's cool.
That's okay.
We like all toys.
I mean, I don't judge. You do you.
Well, we got a very, very cool guest before the con ever starts. We've got a really, really cool guest today. I'm going to hand the reins to E and B, and they're going to bring in our special guest today. Tell us a little bit about this lovely person we're about to bring on. So, E?
Yeah, so today our guest is Kaymaycreates. She is a collector, an artist. She has some really, really, really dope pieces that she does. These little drippy pieces. I can't remember when I first found out about Kay. I think I just found her on Instagram. But at
least a couple years ago, I think.
I don't know, but it's been a little bit. But if you go to her page, like the way she sets up her art, her toys, it's crazy. So yeah, we could just go ahead and bring her on and.
Okay. Without further ado, here we go. What's up, Kay?
Hi, everybody. Hey.
Look at that backdrop. How clean that looks. We all got stuff everywhere and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys, shamelessly, I'm actually at my friend's house right now. Well, my friend's parents, because of this backdrop. So thank you for taking note.
There you go.
No, I do like the color. It's really pretty.
Thank you. I just moved from Seattle. here to Virginia. So I'm like in between hardcore right now. Everything's boxed up. I'm like living sort of out of my Prius right now. So it's wild, but thank you guys for having me on. I'm so excited.
Thank you for coming. It's good to meet you finally.
Yeah.
You've got some exciting stuff coming up soon too. So we had to get you on before, you know, a drop that's going to be coming soon. So we can kind of, you know, talk about that. But where do you want to start? How do you want the floor is yours. You know, we want to know all about you. We love your design aesthetic. Like I said, E has been following you on IG for a while, and he was kind of like, babe, look at this cool, like, look at this drip thing. I got to get this. And the next thing I know, we have like 3 of them here. And I'm like,
I mean, it's, you know, I'm just like, how does she have so much stuff, but like display it so cleanly? Because I try and it just becomes all,
Honestly, so I will just say real quick shout out. My creative partner and one of my besties, Kaymaycreates, is honestly in the chat right now. So he's like half of what I've been doing with the drips. Yeah, exactly, right there. That's my friend. That's my bestie. He is a really integral part of the drips right here. So that original drip was more me and another sculptor, but the recent release for the fire, all of my ice cream packaging, the headers for my rainbow releases, like he's with me on all of that. So he's a huge deal.
And that packaging.
Can I get one of those? I need one of those. I need a creative director.
Yeah.
I say he's the yin to my yang. Like sincerely, without him, I don't think this would be anything really. So.
Wow. You're way ahead of me. I don't have a yin or a yang. So I'm way behind, Kay.
Got a yin and yang backdrop.
He's gonna pull up some stuff. Ditto, do you know how to like screen share while you're running this or no?
No, that's up on. Okay. This is up to you guys now. I have too many other controls.
The soft serve, the little drips, which is like dessert theme looking, but the packaging on that is crazy.
Oh yeah, with the cherry on top.
Yeah, but the packaging comes a little.
Thank you. Those are, I think, one of my more exciting drops, and those just came together really perfectly. I'll humble brag for a little bit because there were a few artists involved, and I think it was just a really important drop for me. And the way that the community showed up for it was just, I mean, I'm sure you guys know, it's more than just selling a product. It's actually interacting with people who enjoy what I enjoy, and that's something really beautiful, you know.
Yeah,
well, let's take it a couple of steps back first. I mean, obviously we especially like when, because we're all collectors by heart. I mean, that's how we all kind of got into this, you know. We're varying degrees of artists. Oh yeah, he's sitting behind with a wall of toys behind him. Yeah, you know. But we also love, and it seems to be kind of a trend that a lot of the artists that we bring on this show are also collectors and love what it is that they kind of, you know, collect. So how did you kind of get into all of this? Have you been an artist since you were a little kid? Did you kind of get into this in high school? I mean, talk to us about your journey and kind of creativity and art.
Yeah, I mean, here and there, I'm not going to say I dabbled because it was definitely a large part of who I was and I wanted to be. But I didn't get really serious about any of the toys or any of like really my creating until after college. So in full transparency, I did go to an art college. I didn't finish. I chose to drop out my junior year, I guess. No regrets, no nothing. I would not have changed it for the world. And I love where I am now. But so I would say the toy thing happened, God, about 7 years ago, maybe at this point. It was... Do you guys know the OfferUp app? It's like a buying and selling app.
Yeah.
So I was doing some shameless, I think, just retail therapy, and I found a small lot, maybe 3 or 4 dunnies actually. And I think I just inherently knew that there was something, you know, something different about them. They felt artful, they felt purposeful, and I think that just sparked my curiosity toward them. So I started researching. I looked into the artists. And then I quickly found that people were manipulating them. They were customizing them. And that was just something I had to be a part of. And then I'm sure you guys know, like, just the artists that are involved with this are some of the coolest people ever. So then it was like, I've got to be that. I want to be them, you know? Yeah. So it just started from there. I was really taken by it. And I think I just customized one dunny and then never stopped. So.
Well, I've only known you about 10 minutes and I can tell you're already what you strive to be. You seem very, very cool and down to earth. So
Thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling you guys.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to E&B for bringing you to mine and Rock's attention too, because now we will definitely be buying some of those cool pieces of it.
That one's my favorite.
So here's one of her customs that I know B loves.
Oh yeah,
she loves rainbows.
I'm a rainbow girl. Love it.
I mean, you're natural because I mean every single one of your customs, especially the Kanye bear. I'm gonna need one of those.
Thank you.
Kanye bear.
Yeah, I saw those too. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, like it's. So I was actually gonna ask, like, so was the Dunny the first thing you ever customized?
The Dunny was absolutely the first thing I customized. Oof, and it wasn't very good, but that's a really great thing to like look back at your first piece and just still say, I feel so passionate about that. You know, I love that piece and I'm so glad I did it. But yeah, it was definitely a Dunny.
Nice. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, I remember doing my first one. It was a money. It was like years and years and years ago. I didn't even know I was going to do toys back then. And it was a money, one of the old school monies. Mm-hmm. And those are so fun to customize because they're big. There's all the space in the world to do what you want. Mm-hmm. Those were the best back in the day.
He knows about the money. That was her first.
Let's not talk about my first customer.
Yeah, wasn't that one that spray painted like 8 different coats? And
yeah, it was like the gobstopper. You know, when it changes colors as you go. There was the same thing. You try to sand.
Oh yeah, it was a hot mess, Kay. It was really bad. I tried to wipe it off with a paper towel. I think there's still paper towel stuck on it. I mean, it was hot mess express. So then I upgraded to an airbrush, and that was life changing. And never looked back. So
I love it. I love it. I love those first, steps and those first lessons you learn from those terrible projects.
Absolutely.
That first piece needs to be back there behind you. That's where it needs to be. The very first piece.
We need to make a T-shirt for B that has that first piece just on the T-shirt.
Let's not. Yeah. So now fast forward a little bit. You started customizing Dunnies, and at what point did you decide you wanted to create your own, figure or, creation?
I think it was always there because, again, being so inspired by the other artists, I found that was a really organic journey for toy creators to take. They would start customizing, they'd get familiar with that, they would release their own platform or toy or character or what have you. So I didn't attempt it fully, but I did have a small little character in mind called the Tom Pops. And I fiddled around with those guys for a little bit, but never actually got to release. Pardon me. And that was it was for a handful of reasons. I think what really stopped me is I didn't feel like they were a great standalone character, but furthermore, I felt like there were a lot of honestly much better competing toys at that time being released. So I think that's what led me into the drip direction, because it felt like a toy, but it also felt like decor. So it felt like something that hit this middle ground that one took up the space that traditional toys didn't, because I'm not sure if you guys agree, but I don't put a lot of my toys near the edge traditionally. They're usually set back safely. So the drip just kind of served to take up that space that wasn't only being used. At the same time, I didn't want to compete with the traditional figure or toy,
Yeah, it's a perfect little filler, like it's because you can put it anywhere. Your shelf can be cluttered, but it's just like when you see one right there that I have.
It adds just like enough aesthetic. It's just like a little pop. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. I love to hear that.
So now the first one you introduced, was it a certain colorway? Because I'm not very familiar with the journey of like that whole release.
So it started with just what happened there? Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He feeds the dogs like 8 times a show, so he'll be in and out.
No. Sorry,
He's okay.
He's fine.
Okay. No, it started with just the original white. And that, of course, I get the jokes. It's pretty phallic. I get it. It's a little coming. But it's not ever. Yeah, you weren't, but I will.
I mean, you can be whatever you want it to be. Good.
Exactly. It's up to your imagination. So it was the OG white. And then I went to the ultra matte black because that was just a really stellar color. And that's that what is it, like Black 3.0, Stuart Semple, like his brand or whatever. I really actually do recommend it. So then there was those, and then I did a collaboration with artist Frank Montano, and that was a corner drip that was transparent. And then we actually did a dual one. So there's been a few iterations, but it did start with the OG white.
Okay.
We gotta that you bring up Frank. We need to get Frank on the show still. He would be a great guest.
Yes. He has a very good portfolio.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah. And he's been
I
in
don't think I've seen the clear. I don't think I've seen the.
It was like a bluish, like a. It's not clear.
Or like
It's
iridescent.
clear. But it's like a.
It's like the translucenty. It's not fully transparent. And then it kind of has this. It's not matte, but it has this foggy finish to it almost. It's a really curious. It's a really delicate, almost satin. But it is the duo. So there's a top, and then it drips into the bottom.
And then now you're on to the fire drip, which is this bad boy right
Which
here.
is literally a fire. It's so cool.
Thank you. And I have a few shameless plugs. So I'm like really, really thankful again to Kale because he just made all of this come together perfectly. We worked tirelessly. It wasn't a job at all. It was awesome and perfect every second of it. But like there's real custom like striker strips here, little hearts. So we went all out for this job for sure. I'm really excited about it, you guys.
How many was done? I know it's coming up, right? It's getting ready to happen.
Yes, sir. So pre-order, they are starting August 1st. And the pre-order is just to determine what finish you guys want because I quite literally could not decide. I really like the matte, but I really like the gloss. And so it was a whole thing. So there's 40 total, 40 closed edition. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, you're going to have to set alarms at the Cubs game because we're going to have to get those pre-orders.
Yeah. No.
We'll be gearing up for a collected con in Chicago, and we're definitely going to be on our phones grabbing those. So don't worry, Kay. We are all in.
I think it's really cool that you're letting the collectors choose what finish they want too. Like it's not very often that you get to choose, the fine details of pieces that you collect like that. So that's a really neat part on your part.
Thank you. Honestly, it's because I have so many. Oh, sorry. There's like an alarm in my friend's house.
No, you're good.
Okay, but we will talk.
We don't see smoke yet. You're still good. You're still good.
You can go check if you want.
No, I'm not leaving. I will die in
this is the DT4 fire alarm. You didn't know about this portion of the show. We always do that.
Because I'm smoking. Sorry about that.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the fire drip.
It's your fire drip,
part of the game.
That was on purpose. I love it. Yes, ma'am. You get it. Okay, I don't even remember the question. Sorry. What did you?
Make sure we pay that fire truck that we set up for that.
Got it.
Yes. Bethany, you were saying that people don't typically get the option to choose. I was just saying that is because so many of the customers of the drips are repeat customers. And at this point, I have such good rapport with them. And I really just want this release to not be just what I wanted, but what you guys want it to be too. So that was really important to me is like, again, I couldn't decide. So who better to decide than you guys? And then I also thought the aspect of having a closed edition, but still this organic, the matte versus gloss, it keeps it, I don't know, it still kind of keeps it a little random. So there's only 40, but some of them will be, matte and gloss. And that's fun for me.
When where can people get this pre-release? What's the best method to go about doing that?
There will be a link in my bio on August 1st. It will be live, let's say 12 p.m. EST. That is official. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
That's Eastern, guys. Do you guys know what the Eastern time is? We need to make sure you guys know.
That's 11 a.m. Central for
we're all Central. Okay, so we're in Texas. Ditto's in Chicago, and then Rock is
he's like in Norwegian time.
Doing some sort of weird.
I'm in Vegas. I'm in the.
There is no time zone in Vegas. It's just always.
I love this.
Yeah,
so are
cool.
these included with that fire drip? What is this? Like
yes. So Kale and I kind of mutually decided that for most of the future releases, we want to add an additional just little collectible thing. So actually talk about Vegas. So for Vegas Decon, we'll be releasing a Vegas themed drip. And so that'll come with a little extra too. We're thinking maybe like like a Queen K card, like a collectible playing card or a poker chip or something along that line. So there's going to be extras with each of these releases. And so each fire purchase will come with both a burnt and an unburnt match. And we're just like,
Nice.
It's just a cute little extra. That's all.
Well, it's
Nice.
really cool. Really well done. Those are very sick. So you will be at DCon. That was going to be one of my questions. That's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Are you guys all going?
We will be there in some capacity, one way or the other, for sure.
We don't have a booth yet.
Well, we were
We're trying to get a
sold,
booth, but they apparently sold out before we were aware of that. So I think we're on a waiting list or attempting to get a hold of somebody. So but we will be there, whether we're having a booth or not. We'll be there.
Cool.
We'll be running around terrorizing Vegas and the con for sure. And
I've never been to Vegas or DCon, so I'm excited.
Awesome.
Brian's gonna be there.
So
it's got the makings of the Hangover, the movie.
Look, we're already Collecta's not even done, and we're ready. Everybody's like, "I'll be at DCon. I'll be at
Let's
DCon."
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Context. So are you familiar with the Creatives project?
I guess not.
So it's an artist trading card project put on by an artist named Red Guardian, and so a lot of our friends and a lot of our people that have been on past DT4 episodes and such are involved with this project. So when Series 3 sells out and it's time for Series 4, I highly suggest that you submit your pictures of your drips, because your pieces would show so well on these cards.
That's bad.
And the cool thing about them is you can get at cons and such, people can have you can sign the back of them. They all have they have a picture of he's gonna show the back of it. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yeah, so
cool.
Yeah, and so they're really neat. So you had mentioned something about having like a card for one of your drops, but that is a trading card project that's specifically for artists, and a lot of like Jeremy Mad and a lot of the different artists that are involved, like even with Dunnies, have done creatives cards. So just something to look into and check out.
No, I don't know how those have escaped me. That's awesome. Who doesn't love a good artist trading card?
Yeah, it's a really dope project. I mean, that's how we met a lot of artists in the chat. I mean, we had Munbot on the show, Chris WK, all amazing people, and we met them through the creatives. So it's really cool.
Ooh, I love it. See, I love this community so much. We are so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link for it, because everybody that we've met through that project is just incredible. So.
Cool. Yeah, please do. That's awesome. Thank you.
Now, is this going to be have you been to DCon prior, or is this your first DCon?
So this will technically be my second DCon. I went, I guess, just before COVID happened, and it was when it was in Anaheim. Maybe the first year it was in Anaheim, but you guys would probably know better than I.
No, it's been there before for that, but yeah, that I was at that one as well. Okay. Right before the vid hit.
Yeah, right before the vid. People, I mean, on the online platforms, there was some talk of it not being as great as the years prior, but it
was a little different. It was different, yeah.
I loved it. I was so taken back.
This last year was big. This last year was the last time it was in Anaheim. And I went and hung out with Red Guardian, who does the creatives cards, and it was big. We were like way out in the back, and it was packed. So it's gotten way bigger every year. So
cool.
It'll be good.
How about any of the other cons? Have you ever been to 5 Points or any other con?
I'm really bad, you guys. I kind of was in the scene, and then I fell out of the scene just for life and work and all of that. But I'm back bigger. So this year in 2025, I'm making a concerted choice and an effort to show up and be there and show face. So
cool.
Nice,
cool.
Yeah.
Well, we have.
It'd be really fun with your drips to have like a DIY drip, kind of like back to the white, and do you could even for the con have different artists customize your drips and do like a show of different, because I would love to paint one of those drips in airbrush rainbow gradient. I think that would be so fun.
I would be open to that hardcore. And honestly, so I did a small batch of just OG whites that I gave out to artists prior. And I just need to get more made up, because I would really like to do that again, because just so many people with so much talent. I want to see what y'all can do.
So I know you said you didn't want to compete in the space of like say a character or figure, but have you since doing the drips, do you have any plans to maybe do you have any ideas for a character? Do you even want to do that?
So I still absolutely have ideas. Don't get me wrong. I maybe have 2 or 3 characters that I'm sitting on at any given moment. I just personally don't think, and maybe it's too critical of a lens. I just don't think they're enough to be. I don't know. Maybe I just don't think they're that good.
Put it out there and we'll see. Let's put it out there. It's the only way you'll know.
Yeah.
One thing I've learned from the community is just, I don't feel like just people, I don't know, people that put it out there, like the community is amazing, you know, and it's not even a competition. It's I don't know. I mean, there's so many different artists out there who have their own figures. I mean, you got Rock over here making his stuff. Ditto has some plans for things, you know, B's over here wanting to do some things as well. Rux in the chat has a figure that's amazing, you know, so it's just really dope to be able to say, hey, this is Rux, this is K, you know, that's the whole point of collecting. So you should put it there.
That's so true. You guys are so right.
I agree with Michelle.
It's a leap of faith, but it's a rewarding. It really is. Like you'll see after you do that first one, it'll just you'll love it. Like you already know because you already have your drips. So
hey, you're already getting calls for collabs in the stream already. Here we
go. Don't hold back. Just do it. And if it doesn't work, do another one. Do something different, you know?
Yeah,
so
that's so true. And especially with, you know, the accessibility with 3D printers and resin printers, we no longer have to make that massive financial decision to make vinyl right now, you know?
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Well, here at DT4, we always like to learn a lot about the person behind the artist. So we're gonna quiz you on a few things here. So we always like to learn a little bit about the creative process. Do you listen to music? Do you have TV on in the background? Do you have a playlist? And if so, what's that playlist look like for Kaymay?
Ooh, I would say I usually have a television show in the background, probably something I've seen a few times, or you know, some mindless murder documentary, something to soothe me.
Murder. Murder. Let's soothe me. We got to get her and Natatat together. Get her and Natatat together. That'll be awesome.
And then, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm sure we can all agree, maybe just a little bit of cannabis and some wine. And for me, there's like a sweet spot, you know, you got to be a little loose but not too loose. But I just get into it. I get really into it, and I'm really excited about the projects recently that I've been working on. So it's kind of easy. It's easy to get in that zone.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love
but I'm sure you guys know sometimes you have to fucking drag yourself to finish projects, and
we all know that feeling. Yeah, for sure. How about if you were going to strand you on an island and you could take only a couple of songs, couple of movies, what are you taking with you?
It's going to sound really cliche, but I actually just rewatched Beetlejuice as a sentient adult with my 6-year-old, and I never realized how disgustingly great Michael Keaton was in that. So right now I've been obsessing with Beetlejuice, and I know it's such an easy answer, but I think I could watch that 1,000,000 times with my son right now.
No, I saw the trailer and I told my daughter that we're gonna watch it. She's 12, so we need to watch the first so we can watch the second when it comes out, because it looks amazing.
I'm a little nervous, you know. I'm a traditionalist. I love also another classic, Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder's, of course. So I was never keen on either of the new remakes, but I'm kind of a jerk that way.
No, the originals are always the best, you know.
Hard to top a classic, yeah.
Hollywood always runs out of ideas, and they just cop out and remake everything. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Okay, so we got a lot of foodies in the community. We always, especially ACB. ACB's question is always like, do you cook? And if so, what's your favorite food? Or even if you don't cook, what's your favorite, like, what's your go-to food?
Ooh, mine right now. Oh man, it's so funny. The best friend I'm at right now, her house, she and I moved in together a few years ago. We don't live together now, but she pointed out, hey, you literally eat pasta like 2 to 3 times every single day. And I was like, I think you're joking about that. And she was not joking about that. So she was not, and I am worried. I would say probably like a good penne alla vodka, just real simple. There's some shrimp in there if you have to, but you don't even have to.
All right.
I usually just go with the vodka and then some cereal. That's close as I get to pasta vodka.
Tricks and vodka.
It works great.
Kind of.
Before I paint, you got to get in the vibe. No, you know.
All right, little Cheerios and gin for Rock over there. We have a staple question here at DT4, and it's I gotta ask it.
It's Ditto's question.
Yeah, do you like ketchup on your hot dog?
Yes, I do.
That a girl. The C.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Retire it, Ditto. Go ahead.
Yeah,
So I told
it's time to hang that question up. I think
the reason ketchup is not allowed on hot dogs in Chicago.
Yeah, Ditto says we can't have ketchup. He has to put mustard and tomatoes or pickles.
Look at in Chicago, unless you're a 4-year-old, ketchup is frowned upon on hot dogs.
Well, I'm gonna have a big old hot dog with tons of ketchup in Chicago.
We collect
have it in your hotel room, not in front of me.
That is so true. She said we collect toys. Like we are big old 4-year-olds. Yeah.
That is true. Good point. Trash Panda says, hello, Kay. I still have that $2 bill art you did for me.
Hello, Trash Panda. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Fun fact: Trash Panda will be a guest next month on DT4. The 20. I don't know. I don't have a calendar. The 21st, I think it was August. Trash Panda coming on DT4.
And Trash Panda is in the creatives, the trading card project we were talking about. So yeah.
Well, now I'm missing out really hard. So
yeah, you are. But we'll get you in there.
Gio says I identify as a 4-year-old. One of our friends, Q, he asked, "What platforms are your favorite? IG, Discord, Facebook? What do you usually kind of gear towards for that?"
I am super outdated, so nobody take my advice. I'm really only on Instagram. I just got rid of my personal Facebook that I did a lot of buying on, just because you get the best deals there, of course. But Instagram's my go-to just because it's such a visual platform, and that's really all I need. Minimal words, mostly just visual.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm more of a MySpace guy. Ditto is real big into Zanga, so I'm trying to get him on
Yeah. I'm going to say 5, man. Come on.
I still have. I was only able to ever get 3 friends on my top 8, so it was a little fast.
And it's sad because one is Tom.
Zing.
Poor Tom. Oh, look, there goes Ditto. Ditto's gone.
It's the dog's eating time for the 12th time today. He's got to feed him. Poor dog's going to die of diabetes. So
oh my gosh.
He just all he does is eats. He's probably feeding him pasta right now, actually.
Hey man, no shame.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Ditto. That's what it says in the chat.
So can you give us any hints? I know you talked about your Vegas drop a little bit. Are there any other exciting things coming up? Anything you want to share with us that you have on the horizon?
Yes. So I haven't even, discussed with Kale what we could and could not talk about. So I hope I don't overstep anything.
It's just us. It's just us right here. Nobody else will. Yeah, nobody else will see it.
You guys, everybody mute this for a second, please. So I think I could maybe say that there might be a very cool variant of the fire drip coming after the fact.
Nice. Lava drip. There we go.
So real quick, is Kale kept draws?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay. All right. So yeah. I follow Keps. Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to figure out. Gotcha.
So that will
crazy diverse. It's really wild.
Will that release be before Decon?
It will probably in August. What is it? August, September. I would say maybe after Decon, just because I want to give people a chance to relax and
Oh no! There's no time to relax. Why you give it? You never give people time to relax. You hit them hard. You keep going until they got to tap out. There'll be more. There'll be more people.
Rock likes to flood the market. So
wow, Ditto. Wow. All right.
Rock has a new toy come out.
I mean, you're just like never stop, never ever.
You're trying to get through one collab with one artist over 2 years, and Rock's like, look, I got these 10 artists that I collabed with.
I wish I had that energy.
Don't hate. Participate.
We're admiring. Trust me.
Just participate.
So. Kay, what on the drop? What's your IG handle so people can go follow you right now and make sure that they're over there on the first?
Yeah, true. So it's Kaymaycreates, just Kaymay, and then creates Creates. Look at me spelling. I love it.
Okay, great.
And he's gonna type that in the chat too, so that you guys can follow.
Thank you
There
guys.
it goes.
Yeah.
What's something? Let's get a little deep. Let's do a little Barbara Walters question on you here. What's something that most people don't know about Kaymaycreates?
Ooh, what's something people don't know? I would say I move a fuck ton. And that's because my son's father was, I feel like people ask me all the time, they're like, are you on the run? Is something wrong?
Well, Kay, are you on the run?
Legally, I can't talk about it. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's honestly just because my son's father, he was in the military, but he just got out. So that's why I moved from the West Coast back to the East Coast. I'm looking for some stability, some just normalcy for a little bit in a great school district for him. But I think because of that, you guys will see one apartment for a very long time. And that'll be nice because I feel like my page has been like 6 different homes in the past 6 years, which is a little troublesome, but I'm okay.
It just looks like you have a big house. It's fine. It's a different room. It's okay.
Yeah.
Massive house. Yes.
Do you have a favorite piece in your collection?
I would say tried and true, it's going to be my Pluteus, which is a resin figurine, hand painted, full resin, and it's by a collective called Six Forest. Do you guys have him?
I do.
Actually, he
Yes,
saw him on your
love it.
page. Yep.
Love it. I love to hear. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. And the people who create him are not even joking, like some of the best humans. They care about what the hell they do. They will hold a release and sometimes nix a full release if it's just not up to their quality. I mean, you're just always going to get a great piece. And I believe Pluteus comes with a print as well, right?
I got a drip with mine.
Oh, you got it for me. Okay. That's what it was.
I got
Okay.
it from you. I didn't. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yay. Oh, I love that. Okay. Even better.
He said that he likes that piece a lot personally because it's good. It's tall and slender, and it like kind of when you're mixing it with other toys, it's like a good.
It fits beside anything. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, it displays very well. So,
Yeah, and it does. And I think just the look of it makes it look like it would be a very dainty, fragile piece, but it's one of the stronger pieces I have, and it's never fallen over. It's been on a deep top that I open and close. Very, very solid work.
I was worried it would fall over, but it's very sturdy.
It's his big feet. So who's the artist that does that for anybody that might be interested in grabbing one of those?
I'm going to botch it because it's a few letters put together. It's like Zippitar. It's like ZPPTR something. But again, if you go to the Six Forest Instagram, which is just the number 6, yep, and then Forest, they tag him. I also usually tag him in all of my photos. So,
Cool.
Yeah. And there is a companion piece to him called Ganji. And just to shamefully plug, I actually am their US representative. So if you guys want to buy pieces from them and not pay customs and egregious shipping, hit me up and I can usually make that happen.
I was wondering about that. Is that the 4-legged one?
Yes, it is. The crazy little 4-legged guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Now you show a lot of super plastic pieces and stuff too, right? So are you what is that called? Not an affiliate.
I don't know the verbiage or the term or whatever, but I mean, like they definitely they've been hooking me up for some promotional photos. I'm sure
That's
I can.
awesome.
Nice.
It's
well,
really,
and you photo very well, like the rainbow drip where you put in the pool or the water.
That was cool. Yeah.
It looks so good. That thing pops up on my IG. I swear, like 3 times a week at least.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Every day at least. Yeah.
my 6-year-old helped me with that one, so thank you guys.
Cool.
I would not want to put that in the water. I'd be terrified.
I'm not joking. There's still water in the head, so I think at some point I can use it in the vinyl with a hair dryer or something and try and get it out because it's a mess. It's a mess.
So, I know
all you got to do is bring it to Vegas with you and you just leave it outside. It'll be dry in 5 minutes.
I'll probably shrink up and melt.
So we talked about the figure, but do you have a favorite artist? I know you collect KAWS as well. Is there like a different type of artists that you're any favorites? Top 3 maybe?
I would say, yeah, it fluctuates quite a bit. I would say one of them is a friend that I've had worked on for me, and her Instagram it's like Yice Cream, which is like YAICE. I want to give you guys verbatim her handle because she is a really dope artist. Yeah, it's YAICE and then Cream CREAM. And she does a lot of like poppy. Yeah, yes, okay, cool. Yeah, she's so fucking neat. Yeah. Love her work.
How about your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
Oh wow, I'm such a basic. I would say I work with pink quite a bit. Shocker.
Kale, after I asked her that question, I was like, I'm kind of putting her in a spot right
Obviously,
now.
Kale is her favorite. So
well, I didn't know if I was I didn't know if I was allowed to say that. Sorry, Kale, love you. I feel like I would have been choosy.
Yeah, that's why I added the top 3.
Top 3.
Top 5.
There you go. Kale's number 1. No, but I would say I work with a bunch of them. So if you guys actually would like 2 other answers, I can muster that up pretty darn easily. Another one is my friend Boy Wonders, and he does these trippy ass. So it's BOII and then Wonders WONDERZ.
Oh, we know Boy Wonders.
We all follow him.
He's in the creative stores.
So dope.
Damn it. God,
Yeah.
I'm so FOMO right now. Yeah, he's so trippy, right?
Yeah, he has this card that has like a Trix rabbit.
Yeah.
And it's like a foil card. Oh, there's our daughter, Maya. You want to say hi? You can stand up. It's okay. She's 12, not 2.
Fun fact, I happen to have that 1 of 1 card of Boy Wonders. So.
Oh, you do? Do you have it with you? Where is it?
It's under construction.
Yeah. it's going to be featured on Friday, but I don't have it right here.
Actually, Ditto's shirt from Mouth reminds me of the Boy Wonders with the faces behind it.
Smiley faces.
Yellow.
Yeah.
He's one of my faves as well. And so I have a sticker pack, and he super graciously offered, for some compensation, of course, we're buddies, to do 2 stickers in that pack. So I'm really excited, and yeah, he's so cool, so trippy.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
So do you do any digital art? Are you a digital artist as well, or?
I'm trying because I feel like that's the necessity of our craft right now. I think everything's moving digital for good reasons. So I'm working on it. I got Procreate, and Kale's been, helping me with all my silly little questions. So I'm working on it.
I'm right there. Silly little questions. That's my middle name. I ask him, like, he's the tech guy, and I'm like, how do I move this picture over here? And then, and he's like, I don't know. He does vector. He does all this, and I'm just like, that's not my strong point. But I would like to get that way because it's a really neat, and it's a lot less messy.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it anywhere, which is, it's very versatile. But I've got a long way to go.
I also think that certain people are just, if you like painting on canvas, like there's nothing like that, like
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I know I like DXE. He's really big with canvas. And she did some digital stuff, but when she went back to canvas, she was like, I missed this.
Yeah.
So that's her thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And honestly, like, I think it's definitely, like I said, a tool I need to learn, and hopefully I will learn in the future. But Kale is so good and so perhaps tech oriented, but he also has this patience that I do not have for those sort of things. So again, with that yin and yang, it's like he does all of the sculpting, and then we'll get them printed and then send to me, and then I do all the tangible physicals. So it's a great little thing we have going for right now, but I absolutely do need to learn, but it's way easier said than done.
Nice.
I'm gonna put Kale's Instagram in the chat too, that way
Yes,
people can check that out.
Yeah, for sure. So you got DCon coming up a little bit later this year. We're going to look forward to that. You've got this insane drop that we're all going to be on our phones as we're in Chicago, getting ready for CollectiCon, trying to get one of those.
thank you.
What else do you have coming up that you want people to know about between now and end of the year?
I'd say mostly focusing on drips. We have, over like 8 concepts that we're looking to flesh out, not by the end of this year, but just probably 4 or 5 releases by the end of this year, but already planning into next year as well. So really just focusing heavy on the drips.
Cool. And people can find you on IG, Kaymaycreates. Do you have a website?
No, I have a website, but it's kind of down right now because I'm a bad artist. But I hope I will have it up before DCon.
Okay.
Yes, pinky promise.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, we know this is kind of a chaotic time of year, and you know we appreciate you being willing to come on and chat with us. And you know, in the future, Rock always says, you know, once you're a guest on DT4, you're always welcome. And so you're family now. So anytime you have something you want us to promote, or you know, a drop coming up or anything, please feel free to let us know. You know, we can share stuff on IG for you. We'd love to have you back on to, you know, talk about future, you know, drops and such. If your characters ever come into fruition, we would love to, you know, promote that for you as well. And when those drips, those white DIY drips come out, you hit me up, because I would love to grab one of those.
Girl, I already owe you one. How about that?
Yeah, and we can bring you on for like 5 minutes if you just want to promote a drop. You know, like right before like when our show gets ready to start, we'll bring you on for at the beginning and just let everybody know, and we'll get some sold for you.
We'll bring Kale on too.
Come join us. It'd be a party.
Yeah,
We want to know, will there be releases of the old colorways and designs?
It depends. Certain ones possibly, most of them no. Stuff like the ice cream drip, you know, like and the release with Frank Montano, those are mostly closed edition. But there are the rainbow micro drip packs, and those are probably going to be released in mostly, you know, perpetuity. But then things like the fire drip, closed edition. So it just depends.
You got to keep some of them sacred, you know, like that limited edition. I mean, that's what keeps people wanting to get more, you know?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that you're willing to kind of stick to that, you know?
Thank you.
We lost Ditto again.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Ditto.
Missed
So
you.
I was without AC for the entire week. I think these guys got a little worn down, and now that they're back in AC, they're like, "Holy cow!" They're just
so just turn the AC off. Just turn it off.
Yeah, right. I might need to for these shows. Anyway, I apologize about the chaos. Nevertheless, Kay, very nice to meet you. Thank you to Ian B for introducing us to you and the community now to you. Definitely a fan, and we'll definitely be getting one of those releases on August 1st. So do not forget, mark your calendars. Kaymaycreates on IG. She will have the link ready at noon Eastern time. That's Eastern for those of you that are not in the Central Time Zone. On
the
August
three of you.
1st, which is a Thursday. Next Thursday, actually, I believe. So go get that. Kay, you are welcome back on DT4, and you are now part of the family. So we will see you soon. Thank you so much.
Good night, Kay.
Thanks for staying up late for us, and tell your friend thank you for letting you borrow your house. You know that we appreciate her.
Thank you, friend. We appreciate you.
And thank you, Kale, for being here.
Yeah.
Yes, Kale, thank you so much for everything. You were the freaking best. And he also congratulated Kale because he and his wife just had a baby, and she's perfect.
Oh, congrats.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Yeah. We'd love to have both of you guys on sometime, or Kale by himself, or whatever works best for y'all. So
you absolutely should. He's the fucking best.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you,
Well,
Kay.
have a wonderful evening, Kay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. Well, another dope artist, man.
Well,
They
she's
just
just delightful. I love her.
yeah, she's great. She's great.
I want to be her best friend.
I think you already are. It's like step sisters. The movie.
Let's feel her out first, B.
You want
Before
to
you
do
go
karate
there.
in the garage?
Yeah, let's ask her.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
She already DM'd me. She said she wants to be my bestie.
Somebody may have to pick me up a drip. I'll be on an airplane on Thursday, so somebody may have.
We'll be in the bleachers at Wrigley Field. Like, no, actually, that's it. It's during the day, so yeah, you might still be on the plane though at that point.
Yeah,
we'll be at Rotofuji buying the drop online or at lunch or something. Well, man, yeah, she's dope. I can't wait to meet her in person at DCon in Vegas. Definitely go mark your calendars next Thursday, August 1st, noon Eastern. Kaymaycreates, give her a follow. Collected Con. It's the next thing. Why are we laughing here?
Because Q. He said she loves serial killer shows, so I'm with Rock on this.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Point.
So the next stop is it's Chicago, Illinois, Collected Con, Navy Pier. And then we've got 2 shows in August coming up. We've got on August 7th, which will be immediately upon returning from Chicago. We have the legend Luke Chu coming on. And then
it's our first. Hey, wait! First, it's our first con together. We might not even still be together after that con.
That's true. We might.
We have to reevaluate after.
One of us might wind up in the bottom of Lake Michigan.
We hung out at NYCC, and everybody. We all got.
Yeah, we've kind of worked a con together.
Yeah, we kind of did it. Well, now we're setting up, we're tearing down.
Yeah, that's the part where we're gonna,
the real work happens. We don't get to sit there and sign autographs all day like you. Y'all
are the guys. Y'all are tearing, and I'm gonna sit and
hell no. You are gonna be
cards.
No, it's not DT3 and me. It's DT4. So
that's right.
Rainbows,
that's right, B.
Rainbows and butterflies. No rainbows, no butterflies. Put your gloves on. Let's get to work.
EK.
Give Maya some work gloves. We're putting her to work too.
Just hop in the car and start driving.
Oh my God.
I'm bringing Maya donuts every day, milkshake. We're gonna fatten that kid up. We're gonna steak.
Please do. Whatever. But it's crazy because she'll eat that all day, every day.
She had one today. I got her a donut. I brought her one home.
She's gonna like Stan's donuts. We'll get her a Stan's when she.
I had a hankering for donuts today, so I DoorDashed some to work.
You had a hankering.
Lexi went for a hankering.
We got really, so her Texas is coming out right now.
I had a hankering
donuts. Speaking of donuts, this Lexi goes, "Can we go to get donuts for my birthday?" And I said, "Yeah, we go." So we go to Pink Box Donuts. The guy we go up to the counter today, and he goes, "Would you like to get a dozen for 20% off?" Sure. Absolutely. Like I could have gotten 4 donuts or 2 donuts. I would have been fine. But he's like, do you want 12 for 20%? Sure. Like give
Done.
Whatever.
You had me at yes.
Yeah.
You had me at donut.
Who else says donut? Is that like a rock thing or is that like a Vegas thing? Or
I don't say donut.
Yeah, you do.
I say donut.
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 It's the regional dialect.
I don't say donut. I say donut. That's
no, but
sick.
you do. But you.
How do you say it?
You do say hankering.
Donut.
It's not 2 words. It's donut. It's
donut.
1 word. Donut.
Donut.
Yeah. See, Lexi just said it. It's donut.
These things are mighty tasty.
It's not donut. Donut.
It does sound like there's thunder outside.
I waste 2 words on 1 word.
Nut.
It's not donut. Let's add a dough.
All right. Enough about the damn donuts. So.
Hey, we got to listen about your stupid hot dog every week. You're going to listen to a donut for 5 minutes.
Speaking of donuts, we need to get Fetch for Donuts on. And we can ask her
for donuts.
how to properly pronounce.
There you go. All right, so Fetch, how do you pronounce donut? Is it donut or donut?
It's this. I hear the same as you guys say it. I don't hear any different.
There's a U and not an I.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get how it's spelled. I don't hear the difference when you guys say it.
Oh man.
Oh no! Okay, maybe we are going to be DT4.
Yeah,
DT. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Q said it's starting.
DT2.
Maya's now the mediator.
E and B will be by themselves. DT2, welcome in.
Oh my God. I love y'all. This was a fun episode, though, for real.
No, for sure.
I love Kay. I love her drips. They're really dope. And I can't wait to customize one. And for her to be my best friend.
She is already your best friend, I'm pretty sure.
Kay is your Super Cooper, basically, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. She'll be like, Kay-May. He'll just go running the other direction. I'm gone. I gotta go. Well, no, I think we're all in pre-collected con delirium. I can speak for myself. Certainly overwhelmed. Not enough time. Definitely fried and overtired. So, but it's going to come together. It's going to come together quickly. It's going to be fantastic. We can't wait to see so many of you that are in this chat that are going to be in Chicago physically. Rock's coming all the way from across the world with Manny, the Paper Knot. Little Tooch, we're going to get to meet for the first time, and DXE.
Oh, that list is huge.
Yeah, we're going to get to see Red
EK,
Guardian.
EK just said he's going.
No.
EK is
No,
going.
he
He said he's having FOMO.
Last I heard.
Michelle,
I think she said her kidney's going up tomorrow on eBay. She's going to be there. She's going to be there.
Michelle's coming from a whole mile away. She said, "I got to meet Michelle at the RWK event at Rotofuji, and she is.
No, I'm not jealous at all.
She is lovely. Well, you guys are going to get to meet Michelle. She's a fantastic.
I can't wait. And Tammy.
Don't jinx it, man.
Yeah.
Every time
I've already met Tammy. You guys, I've met Tammy, and you guys are going to love Tammy. Like, she's not what you think she is in the chat.
I already love
She's wild, man. She's funny. She's a very funny person.
She's hilarious.
We also get to see our friend from all the way up there in Canada. Well, a couple of our Canadian friends, but BK, who we've never met, BK Bricks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fantastic. So we're looking forward to it. But what I'm getting at is don't fear, because we know many of you have FOMO and cannot make it this year to CollectedCon. Hopefully in a future year at either DCon or 5 Points CollectedCon, we'll get to see you. But we are going to be doing a special stream. And we're going to be holding some pieces aside and bringing some pieces from the con that are unsold or whatever to you guys. So.
Let's tell the people, Ditto, because I don't think you have yet. Maybe you have about the booth setup change with Red and the expansion.
Yeah, that's a great point. So certainly not on DT4. We have expanded our booth, so we are now two booths in one. So we are double wide.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. And we have brought in Red Guardian and the creatives who are going to be a part of the act. We have brought in Kick Punch Bite Mouth, who's going to be a part of the act, and Sketch, who's going to be even more of a part of the act than he was prior. We also have all those fantastic creatives artists that are going to be signing. The signing schedules have been dropping now on our IG handle, DT4_live. Please go give that a follow. And we will continue. In fact, I got another real cool announcement that we're going to be posting immediately after the show on one of the big artists that's going to be signing at the table. So you guys know who it is already. Maya will be signing. Yes, she will be making for refrigerator DIY cards. Then I will
donuts.
We'll be signing donuts.
Also, Dondo, I feel like he does that on purpose now, man. Dondo said hashtag not in Ditto's top 10.
Me and Dondo are getting wasted Thursday night at the hotel lobby in the bar there.
That'd be
Okay.
Hey, you gotta
Count me in.
talk to Raven about that.
Jameson
Right.
Raven too. We'll bring Raven with us. It's no problem.
Oh boy. We're gonna get Leather Pants B in Chicago. I cannot wait. E, I'm going to be relying on you to not have B almost breaking a bottle of Jameson somewhere in my house.
Hey, man, I don't know how she didn't break that, but she has
I still don't. I think she did, and we just didn't see it or something.
You're embarrassing me in front of my new best friend. Stop it.
All right.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. Next stop, Chicago, Illinois, Navy Pier, CollectedCon. We will look forward to seeing so many of you guys there. And our next DT4 episode will be August 7th. Luke Chu. And then August 21st with Trash Panda. So we got a lot to do.
August 2026, the man himself, Cause.
There you go. I like it. I
think I said 2036.
Dream big.
2025. Let's make it 2025. Let's manifest that shit.
Tristan Eaton also.
That'll be when E has his own YouTube show. There won't even be DT4. It'll just be E.
It'll be called Dope with E.
Yeah.
Dope with a capital E.
Exactly. All right, y'all. We're all delirious. You can tell. We're gonna wrap it up here today. We will see you guys next stop, CollectedCon.
Yes.
Rock, give us the outro, baby. Let's go,
guys. Everybody, be safe because it's almost CollectedCon. Be safe, stay happy, and gosh darn it, guys, be nice to each other. We'll see you guys next time.
We love y'all.
There you go.
Bye, guys.